is the front of the queue. Now once you do get to here, we just ask you just don't go past. You guys find that first. So just don't go past the zone, right?
You had the two kids, yeah? Can we get the photo? Yeah, we'll see.